Let's work on number 1 of section 3.3. We are trying to find out mean and standard deviation for grouped data. So click here to get the data and use this icon, open in StatCrunch. The data set is automatically loaded into your StatCrunch with the lower limits and upper limits separated into 2 columns and frequency into the other column. This is not the format that StatCrunch will directly take, so we need to work with that for a little bit first. There's 2 ways of doing that. One way is we can find out the midpoints first. Midpoints. So the midpoints we can find out by the 2 consecutive lower limits adding together divided by 2. So 0 plus 200 divided by 2 is 100, and then 200 plus 400 divided by 2, which is 300. And you can do similarly, 400 plus 600 divided by that will be 500. Next one will be 700, 900, 1100. The last one, 1200, you're pretending the next one will be 1400. So adding together divided by 2 should be 1300. And you'll see the class width is 200, which is the same as the class width here, 200. With this, then you can go to stat, summary stats, and group the bin data. Bins in, it should be your new created column, which is the midpoint. And the counts in will be your frequency. And your mean and standard deviation are all here, so you can just directly compute. You got the mean is 238.1, rounded to the nearest dollar should be 238. So I will have 238. Okay. And then for the standard deviation is 227. So rounded to the nearest dollar, 227. Okay, so that's how you work with this. The other way of doing that is after you open up on StatCrunch, let's close that, you actually can change this into the format of what StatCrunch want, which is 0 to 199. The next one was 202, 399, and 402, 599. Next one is 602, 799. Feel free to copy and paste if that is easier for you. And since there's not many numbers here, so I will just type that in. Mine 21100, and this one, last one, is from 1200 to 1399. Okay. So this is the format that StatCrunch will take. Now we can do stat, summary stats, group the bin data, and then bins in will be your last column you just created using the hyphen between the lower and upper. And counts in will still be your frequency, and all you need to do is compute. You will still get 238 for the mean, and the standard deviation is 227 as what we typed in as answer here. Okay, so that's how you use StatCrunch to do group the data when the format is not what we want there.